All right, welcome back, everybody. This is a 1952 Allis Chalmers Model WD, affectionately known around here as Grandpa. It has that name because he bought it brand new back in '52, and this is the only address this tractor has ever had. The point of today's video, the reason I'm showing it to you, is it's kind of parked in here, but maybe not as bad as normal. I almost wonder if I cut it hard, if I couldn't just get that disc out of the way and just drive her out of here. I don't know, we may try that later on. So, I start this tractor once a year, every year, and I guess today is the day, if I have time. Went to town the other day, I bought gas. I even filled the 1-gallon cans. I was just in the mood for buying gas. I thought I was going, might as well get as much as we can. So I'm gonna put that 1 gallon of gas in there because once we get it started, it's hard to say if we'll ever get it out this year or if that's gonna be a next year project. But I grew up on this tractor. This thing is about as near and dear to my heart as anything in my possession. You wouldn't think that by the layer of dust that's on it, but that's the fact. I grew up riding on that toolbox. Yes, my behind was smaller in those days, and it actually fit quite nicely. My grandpa would sit on that seat, ride side saddle. I don't know if he ever used the foot clutch. He used that hand clutch. And you can shift this one without using the foot clutch. He used reverse and second. I don't know if I ever saw him use first, third, or fourth. Doesn't matter. But like I say, we're gonna dump a gallon of gas in it. We're gonna thieve a battery out of the next door neighbor, WD Misha. That's what we did last year. Seems like last year the battery was dead. We had to get a charger. We don't have that much time today. If this is gonna happen today, things are gonna have to click because I gotta go to the dentist this afternoon and we're quickly running out of morning. So I think I'm going to maybe set this up in time warp and I'll stick you on the other tractor over there and see how it goes. I'll bring you back in a little bit. Well, in a strange turn of events, that didn't take very long. I don't know. The air is still in here, folks. It's not terribly hot today, but the humidity and the dew point this time of year is killing me. But, that being said, I pointed to this in the time warp, but my little episode with the 756 last summer taught me that it's good to have one of these available if you need it. So my gas can kind of dribbled there a little bit, and I thought if there's some kind of a spark when I hook up a battery cable or something, so I walked up to the other shed and I got the extinguisher. I need to put one out here. Hell, I think I've got one already bought. I just need to, like to have one in every building and extras. For whatever it's worth, we got parts for the 826 laying here. Maybe we'll do a, will it run on that tractor? Because it needs to start this summer too. I'm guessing that it will. It just needs to do it. All right, neutral. Throttle set, gas is on, electricity. Do we have electricity to the starter? Well, maybe we're going to have to file in points this year. I don't think that resistor is needed. We got a 3 ohm coil because I did change this over to 12 volts. That rear tire over there is getting a little squatty. And they got a lot of bar on them. But I don't want it sitting there underinflated or it'll be junk in no time. They're good tires. These fronts got a lot of rib on them, but they're not anything too special either. I still think it's only running on 3 cylinders. Flashlight here and I'll show you something. As far as anybody can remember, the head's never even been off that engine. And I don't know how that's possible because that thing's 73 years old and it hasn't got used a lot in the last 25 years. But when it was the big dog, Grandpa tried to wear them cultivator shovels out. He would cultivate and cultivate and cultivate. It's really pretty straight. I mean, the fenders are in unbelievable shape. I know I could have tore them up more than he did. I really think if I cut it hard, of course the CA and that disc will have to move, but I think I can just drive her out of here. And then we're going to find a different home for it. Well, I don't know, we'll stack plows in here or something. But I want this tractor where I can get to it. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. I mean, I learned to drive on this tractor at a very young age. City kids would have been jealous, I'm sure. I don't know, 6, 7 years old, whatever it was. And I drove it around. I took it out and went hunting, drive over to the other part of the farm and hunt over there. It's just one of those things that's got a special place in my heart. Nobody else in this world would give 2 cents for it, but